Hello everyone, happy Sunday. I'm Katie and I'm here today with Charlie and a couple of my babies that I will be showing in this video. Uh, it has been a week since I've produced any video. So first of all, I want to thank everyone who posted on my wall for all your kind words. They really touched my heart, and you are awesome, guys. Thank you so very much. Also to all who private messaged me on Instagram and emailed me. So thank you all. I will be trying to get back to those messages next week or this week, that upcoming week. I just want you to know that I have been really having a tough time in my family life. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to go into private matter. We just lost a family member last week, so I've been dealing with that. And then I have been hitting this low when it comes to being active in this hobby, and I have been thinking about many things, especially not only in the past week, but I would say in the past 2 months. I think uh, year 2020, it has been really uh, well, it has been like a test to me. I have been thinking so much about certain things that maybe that I haven't been thinking about those for many years, for a long time. And as you know, first it was the virus thing. Now it's the social and equality issues and fight for equality here in US. So it has been really dramatic times, and I think we're standing at the doorstep to a new era in our history. If you like, you may like it or you may not like it. It's just happening. So I think it's really emotionally draining and stressful for many. So I think that every one of us, and you don't have to be especially active in politics or anything like that, and you don't even have to suffer depression. I think every collector out there on social media or a private collector, we all hit this curve. We all have these stages when we collect, and I call it like top of the curve, when we feel so energized and so inspired, and I feel like I want to make video every day, and I change my dolls, I interact with them, I take a lot of pictures, really having fun with them. And then one day something may happen, or it's something even not may happen. It may be not sudden, but my interest will decline, or my activity will decline. And I'm not saying that I'm quitting the hobby and selling my dolls or anything like that. I'm just talking about these ups and downs that we all experience on this journey. And I've noticed, I don't know what it is, but I was trying to catch up on YouTube content, and even in the past, I've been feeling really like downish in the past 4 weeks, and I'm not on YouTube, but sometimes I will have in my evenings I make myself my tea and I'm just going to see what's happening, and I noticed this decline of new videos. I think everybody has been dealing something, or maybe the weather is nicer and people are out living their lives. I have no idea, but I think we all are experiencing it, and that kind of like prompted me to think about, is this doll reborn and silicone doll collecting, is it a regular hobby or is it a full-blown lifestyle, really highly influenced on social media, live on social media? And that brings me to another thing. I was thinking how, and this is probably this will not probably include ladies who don't create content, especially on YouTube, but I know that Facebook, now you can stream videos on Facebook. Even though I'm not active on Facebook, I don't post anything in Facebook groups. But I know that a lot of ladies are streaming there, and a lot of ladies are making IGTV videos. But I take like my Instagram is not really like I'm not feeling pressured or pushed to do anything on my Instagram. I just do it when I feel like doing it. But if I'm hitting this like low interest in this hobby, I'm talking about me personally, and I don't produce anything for my YouTube channel, I feel like this nudge, like almost like a guilt. And I know that everybody would tell me, people say, well, your private life, it's a priority. Of course, everybody understands, and I know that people are super sweet and forgiving. The ladies and gentlemen who have been here with me for a long time, my friends, but I still feel I know. I don't know if other channel creators are experiencing. I know that I think they do. When you go through lows, and I notice the longer I don't make a video, the harder or more like the harder it gets to get yourself just out there and to push yourself and just do it one day when you're feeling better. And I've been really like turning the starter on my videos for a couple of the days right now. Yesterday I was almost there, and then I felt like I think I received a phone call, and I thought, okay, I'm going to make myself a coffee, and I felt so tired and so drained, and I don't want to make these videos when I'm feeling that way. And some days I just feel uninspired. I just don't want to ramble like senselessly for a long time. I really want, when I create a video, I really want to create something substantial. Maybe, no, of course, I'm not talking about life-changing videos, but something that would be informative or something nice that I would show. And when I'm not feeling it, I just can't get myself to make these videos. And I think it's easier just to take a break, a day or two or three, and then just to keep pushing than taking long breaks, because the longer I go without making videos, it gets harder. And and this whole thing got me thinking, how important, how is this hobby? Is this a hobby or is it a lifestyle? And what is the difference? And how is social media, what is its role in this whole shebang? And I know if we have a hobby that we really enjoy doing something, I know it will become the part of our life, and sometimes a lifestyle. I think it's mostly with hobbies, when you are physically active, when you start, I don't know, maybe you join some team, or you join some community, just like in our case. The whole hobby will transform itself and become some kind of a lifestyle. I don't know if I'm making any sense, because I can, making a video, it takes me about 15 minutes to produce a 15-minute active content, but then I still need about an hour to kind of like think about what I'm going to talk, or get my room ready, because unfortunately I don't have a separate room where I could be producing my video. So it's kind of like a big production to take everything in and to get situated, maybe to get my lights going, to adjust the camera, to pick out the outfit. Now then I will have to iron the outfit. So it's and then when the video is ready, you still need to edit it, you need to upload it, all that. So and that's not always it. I would catch myself when I walk Charlie, or when I talk to my mom, or when I'm driving in a car. Okay, that's another time when I get all these ideas. When I think of something and I think, oh my gosh, this would be a great topic to discuss. So it's really not only those couple of minutes when we make the videos, or when we change our dolls, or when maybe some ladies are cuddling their dolls during the evenings. It's not all that. This hobby is seeping to a lot of other parts of our lives. Now, of course, I'm not saying that dolls are really like taking over my life. Absolutely not, because we still do, as a family, we still do other things where which have nothing to do with dolls. And of course, we have our jobs and we have other activities. But I noticed that a lot of my time, when I'm not required to do anything, or when I'm not paying attention to other hobby like reading the book, or watching the news, or just exercising or meditating, those are activities when I'm not thinking about those. But then there are, like when I'm walking Charlie, as I said, or driving, I will keep thinking about, let's say, a favorite sculpt, or this sculptor, or this thing that has been going on in the community, or I chat with my friends, or I think about, okay, usually it's me obsessing about sculpts. Should I get it? Should I not get it? Or clothing. It's just never ending. And as I said, for those who are active on social media, I feel like we are even more pressured by ourselves. I'm not saying by other people or our viewers, absolutely not. I'm just saying we kind of keep pressuring ourselves to offer new content and to offer fresh content or something interesting. A lot of time I've seen some people saying, oh, this hobby is so repetitive, and those are usually people who seriously don't have good attitude about the hobby, and quite frankly they have no business hanging around if they find this hobby so aggravating or so boring or so repetitive. There are tons of other hobbies or tons of other activities in this world that could enrich these people's lives, instead of just getting aggravated and bored in this community. And I know I just can't with comments like that or videos like that. The only question is, every time I see that, I feel like, what are you doing here? Why you keep hanging around? If you're so angry or bored with this hobby, just go do something that will enrich your life or the life of people around you. I just don't see the point. So yeah, there were just a couple of things that I wanted to talk about. Let me have a sip of coffee, ladies. And what I wanted to say is that, yeah, sometimes we do repetitive videos. Sometimes we revisit the topics because our answers to those topics or our opinions may change throughout the time. I know that I changed a lot of opinions, a lot of things that I thought were for me in this hobby. I learned that they're actually not for me, and vice versa. Also, techniques and styles changed. Just yesterday, I've been really into like finding my own technique how to reweight my babies. I think I did a couple of tutorials, but I still went to Ines's The Reborn Doll Collective channel last night because she was changing the body on her doll, and I learned something new. I mean, even after all these years, even after all my own like experiments with reweighting the dolls, she had this little cool thing for everyone who would like to see. Just head over there. I will link her video down below in the description. But I just learned something, I think, and every time there are a couple of channels when I go and I learn new things all the time, or I get or gain a new perspective on certain things or topics or issues in this hobby or in this community. So, I mean, this hobby is based on socializing a lot. I think we need social media in this hobby. And I know even I talk to many private collectors in my private groups. Those are usually groups for invitation. You have to be invited by someone. You need to be backed. And there are people that are not on YouTube. They're not on Facebook. There are serious collectors or sculptors. And even them, these ladies said, yes, we watch your channel. And I was really like shocked especially when sometimes sculptor or these artists that I have been following and really admiring their work, when they tell me they watch my channel. So yes, even them, it's not them who are producing active content, or they're not even collectors. As I said, many of them are just artists. They go on social media, they look, they are actively sharing. Of course, they have to network, and they have to branch out to their customer base. So they still have to post their, let's say, work in progress, or sculptors, people their new sculpt or prototypes or whatnot. So I think social media is, I can't imagine doing this hobby without sharing and without social media, because where would we find these dolls, or where would we learn about new styles? I think it's crucial. So, and I was really thinking, it's more of a lifestyle, this hobby. When you take it as a serious collector, I'm not talking about ladies who use these dolls as a therapy though, because I don't use them as therapy, so I can't speak for them or for how they feel about it. But I know me as artist, or art enthusiast, and someone who is collecting these dolls for the art and for the beauty of them, I need this social media outlet. I need to at least share my photographs, even when I'm not producing the video. So I just wanted to hear from you ladies how you feel about it. Could you do it like just not to watch any content or not to produce any content? I know that a lot of us find joy when we can share, share our babies, maybe cute clothing, or just chat about things that have been on our minds, and kind of like sharing, because for I think 90% of collectors, social media is the only outlet. Not everyone has local group. I do have very, very super active local group. But with situation out there, this year, we just had one meetup that was in January at the doll show, and that was it. And I don't even know when will be the next time I see them. So for now, I'm really, really grateful for, social media and for my channel, because I can chat with you, all of you. I can share my feelings, I can share new things, and I can share my dolls, of course, and I can chat down in a comment section. So please give me your opinion, how you feel, which social media would be the most important. If it would be the Facebook, maybe you have a Facebook group or favorite place where you go, where you post, maybe Instagram, maybe here on YouTube. Just let me know. So there would be, I forgot to show you my little Lenny, which I wanted to change, but that will be for the next video, hopefully tomorrow, because I have more things that I would like to talk about. I just don't want to mix everything together and like to create this mishmash. So I want to thank everyone for being here, for your wonderful and kind words, for your patience with us, and hopefully things will get better. And I should be here tomorrow with the new video, because I want to share some news. I want to share my my Tio's new outfit, and just have maybe a little afternoon cup of coffee with you ladies and gentlemen. So thank you again. We wish you a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye!